Welcome to Dateline Polk, with news about your county government. I'm your host, Gena Freeman. Today, you'll learn about County Commissioner actions from the August 19th meeting. We'll start off this edition of Dateline Polk by welcoming Gary Hester to the BOCC. The board approved the appointment of Mr. Hester as a Deputy County Manager and will begin October 6, 2014. 2 vacant management positions were eliminated to offset salary and benefit costs, resulting in an annual cost saving to the county of approximately $24,000. Mr. Hester has had a distinguished 35-year career in law enforcement. He's an experienced administrator with a Bachelor of Criminology from St. Leo University and a Master of Science in Criminal Justice from the University of Alabama. Mr. Hester will report to the county manager and provide oversight to public safety operations, including fire rescue, emergency medical services, emergency management, 911 system, 800 megahertz radio communication system, county probation, and code enforcement. We are excited to welcome Mr. Hester to the team.
I mean, it's an honor and privilege to be appointed today or confirmed by the commission to be a deputy county manager for Polk County and get to work with a great team here at the county. I'm a native, born and raised here in Polk County, served my entire adult life here, and it's just the next chapter. I look really forward to working with the men and women of Polk County government to serve our citizens and make a positive impact on our community.
The board approved a construction contract with Peachy Construction for the new Coleman Landing Campground for approximately $721,000. The campground will include 54 recreational vehicle campsites and a restroom shower building. Funding for the project comes from the Parks MSTU and Parks impact fees.
I'm here today for the board action to consider a contract with Compton Peachy for the construction of a campground at our Coleman Landing recreation facility. It certainly will add an extra component to our facilities out there. We currently have boat ramps, and it's historically been a camping area for citizens of Polk County, and now we've got a formal place for them to come and stay out there.
The board approved the Polk County School Board's request to release impact fees collected on its behalf to help fund construction of 2 capital projects: a new K through 8th grade school in the I-4 US 27 area and a classroom wing at Horizons Elementary School. The board also approved sponsorship agreements with 15 arts and culture organizations for 24 events occurring during fiscal year 2014-2015. This one-time expense of approximately $434,000 comes from the Tourist Tax Fund.
We're very excited today that the commissioners approved funding for arts and culture events that will be taking place in fiscal year 14-15. This is the 3rd year, actually, of this brand new process of promoting arts, culture, and heritage events throughout the county. So the Arts and Culture Committee of the TDC approved the events that the board considered today, and again, we're very excited that the board continues to support our arts and culture events that ultimately promote Polk County as a tourism destination.
The board also approved 3 Polk County Planning Commission member appointments, each serving a 3-year term ending August 31st, 2017. Kevin Updike, Richard Beach, and John Webb. In other news, the board recognized 2 employees for their long-term service to Polk County. Wanda Kendricks, with Building and Codes, was recognized for 20 years of service.
All the changes have been new directors, employees, economy going up, economy going down. But it's just a blessing to see it coming back again, and people are, selling homes, and that's a blessing for our division. We can pay each other, pay the employees, and it's just a blessing to be a part of Polk County and be an employee of Polk County, and I'm just thankful for being here.
And Lloyd Terry, with indigent health care, was recognized for 25 years of service.
Well, the main thing is computer changes in the care scope. That was hard to learn, but we've had a lot of great teachers and I've enjoyed it. It's been hard to get used to the new system, but once you get doing it, it's fine. It's a great system, and I enjoy helping people and doing what I can for the community to get people approved for Polk health care.
The board proclaimed August 19, 2014 as Christy Bassett Day. Christy Bassett, Florida's 2015 Teacher of the Year, accepted the proclamation.
I'm very excited to be the Florida Teacher of the Year. Not only do I represent Florida teachers, but I also represent Florida students because I attended Polk County Public Schools my entire elementary, middle, and high school career. I also went to Florida Southern College, which, as our citizens know, is in Polk County, and I love telling people I never left Polk County to get my education.
Sun and Fun board member A.J. Jackson and President and CEO John Leenhouts presented Polk County with a plaque of appreciation.
We came to say thank you. The success that Sun and Fun has enjoyed is not a one-man band. We were fortunate enough to have not only the city of Lakeland, but Polk County get involved in promoting Sun and Fun this year at a level that we've never heretofore seen. And because of that, the exposure was exponentially better than anticipated, and our crowds exceeded all expectation. And the county not only helped in doing the publicizing of it, but they also helped in the community by the Sheriff Grady Judd and his team helping manage our event so that we had no incidents. So this was a thank you back to the county for what they've done to help us get there.
Dr. Ulyee Choe, Director of the Florida Department of Health in Polk County, presented an overview of the recent workforce reduction at the Department of Health and factors that contributed to the decision. He also presented the new service delivery model that will continue to provide access to care for the community while remaining financially sustainable.
Well, today I gave a general update on public health and the recent changes we had to make at the health department. Fortunately, we had to undergo a workforce reduction due to changes in managed Medicaid, as well as a decrease in demand. I did present today the new service delivery model. And again, as always, we will continue to work with community partners to ensure access to care is there for the community.
In July 2013, the Commission established the Stormwater Technical Advisory Committee to provide guidance and recommendations to the board regarding the expenditure of funds. The funds are used to address water quality degradation as a result of stormwater runoff and prioritize projects to be considered. Dave Carter, chairman of the committee, provided an update on its activities.
Today we gave a presentation to the Commission on the Polk County Stormwater Advisory Committee and a status update on where that committee is and what we've done over the last year. We've got a prioritization list now put together for the lakes that we're refining down. We've started with 97 lakes down to 50, and lastly we want to take it down to the 12 highest priority lakes that we want to look at for cleanup. We have to meet with the DEP in the next month or two to review that prioritization list and get their buy-in on not only the list but the timetable for cleanup. And we hope to report back to the Commission after that to let them know which lakes we've prioritized and what our plan of attack is at that point.
In public hearings, the board approved 2 joint applicant-initiated requests for large-scale comprehensive plan amendments. The first, a text amendment, added the Neighborhood Activity Center land use designation on the North US 27 Selected Area Plan. The second, a map amendment, changed approximately 17 acres highlighted in yellow from professional institutional to residential medium and approximately 10 acres outlined in white to Neighborhood Activity Center. It then amended the Land Development Code, adding Neighborhood Activity Center to the US 27 Selected Area Plan. The board approved sending 3 applicant-initiated requests for large-scale comprehensive plan amendments to the state for their review to change the future land use designations. The first was on approximately 27 acres in the Ronald Reagan Selected Area Plan, outlined in yellow. from residential medium to regional activity center. The second was approximately 66 acres in the Ronald Reagan selected area plan, outlined in black, from residential medium to residential low. And the last was on approximately 25 acres in the North US 27 selected area plan, outlined in yellow, from town center to residential low. The board approved an applicant-initiated request for a small-scale comprehensive plan amendment to change the future land use designation on approximately 1/2 acre, outlined in yellow, from agricultural, residential, rural to commercial enclave. The board approved an applicant-initiated request amending the Land Development Code. This amendment allows for setback variances and special exceptions on electrical power substations and electrical power switching stations. It also approved a request to allow a transitional area district consisting of a 30,000 square foot commercial or office building located at 811 Markham Road in Lakeland, outlined in white. The board adopted a resolution vacating a portion of land highlighted in yellow in the Poinciana Neighborhood 6, Village 7 subdivision. And finally, the board adopted a resolution vacating a platted easement outlined in teal in the Kishishian subdivision. Now let's go to Tom Wodrich from the Office of Planning and Development with the Planning Commission update.
Hi, my name is Tom Wodrich, a Principal Planner with the Polk County Land Development Division. Here's a brief recap of the highlights from the July 9th, 2014 Planning Commission meeting. Conditional Use 1414 was a request for a 192-acre sand mine located 4 miles south of State Road 60 on the east side of County Road 555. The Planning Commission voted 7-0 to approve the case. Conditional Use 1415 was a request to expand a legal non-conforming self-storage facility by adding 1.6 acres of outdoor storage for recreational vehicles. The site is located at 2385 E.F. Griffin Road, just south of County Road 540A, north of Bartow, and south of Highland City. The Planning Commission voted 7-0 to approve the case. This case is scheduled to be heard by the Board of County Commissioners at their September 2nd, 2014 public hearing. Conditional Use 1416 was a request for a religious institution located at the entrance to Bimini Bay on the west side of US 27 North. The site is on the southwest corner of the intersection of US 27 and Golden Malay Palm Way. The Planning Commission voted 7-0 to approve the case. If you have any questions about any of these cases or any upcoming cases, please contact our planner on call at 863-534-6084. For Dateline Polk, I'm Tom Wodrich, and now here's R.J. Walters with the roads update.
Thanks, Tom. In the time it takes a basketball shot clock to expire in the college ranks, last week's TPO board meeting was called to order and adjourned in one fell swoop. A quorum of at least 9 members was not present, therefore no official business could take place. To expedite the process of taking action on the agenda items, the TPO board has called a special meeting of the board together for Tuesday, August 26th at 9 a.m. in the boardroom of the Neil Cumbie Administration Building in Bartow. The agenda for the meeting includes a review of several FDOT safety and intersection projects, as well as a scope of services for the forthcoming pedestrian and bicycle safety action plans. To review or download the agenda or meeting packet, please visit polktpo.com. As for the here and now, let's move right into this week's road construction update. Construction hotspots throughout Polk County where you'd be wise to slow down and pay great attention to what's in front of you during the daytime hours include the I-4 State Road 559 interchange in Auburndale, the Memorial Boulevard at North Brunel Parkway, Memorial Boulevard at West Pierce Street, US 27 from US 98 to West County Line Road, US 27 north of the entrance to Camp Inn Resort, US 27 in Davenport from Berry Road to US 192, US 27 from Ritchie Road to south of Berry Road, where intermittent lane closures will be ongoing in both directions, Comby Road from north of Ralph Road to south of State Road 33 in Lakeland, State Road 60 from west of Saddlebag Lake Road to east of Sam Keene Road, Wrecker Highway just north of Commercial Boulevard, 6th Street Northeast from Avenue A Northeast to Avenue C Northeast, and 4th Street Southeast from Avenue K Southeast to Avenue A Southeast, North Parkway Frontage Road from South Florida Avenue to Waring Road, South Parkway Frontage Road from Pipkin Creek Road to Underpass Road, and State Road 17 from State Road 544 to Hinson Avenue in Haines City. There's no shortage of nighttime construction either, so if you're out late, look for orange barrels and big machines causing delays in the following locations. At Interstate 4 from County Road 557 to the Osceola County line, US 98 from County Road 548 to Winter Lake Road, US 98 at Lakeland Central Park Center, US 98 from Daughtery Road to West Soakham Loop Road, West Hall Road, US 98 from South Crystal Lake Drive to Winthrop Avenue, East Memorial Boulevard at Palmer Road, US 27 from Ritchie Road to south of Berry Road, where again intermittent lane closures will be ongoing in both directions, US 27 in Davenport from Berry Road to US 192, State Road 60 from State Road 17 to 11th Street, State Road 544 at Idlewild Drive, South Florida Avenue from County Road 548 to Carter Road, State Road 546 between Kettles Avenue and Texas Avenue D, Cypress Gardens Boulevard in Winter Haven from Overlook Drive to US 27, South Parkway Frontage Road from Pipkin Creek Road to Underpass Road, including Underpass Road, and North Parkway Frontage Road from South Florida Avenue to Waring Road. So folks, that's the lowdown on the construction rundown. And for regular or emergency road updates, check out the Polk TPO on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. With information and updates on the plan that moves Polk, I'm R.J. Walters.
To keep current with programs and progress in the county, visit us online at polk-county.net or follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We encourage you to join us at the next scheduled board meeting at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, September 2nd. Thank you for watching this edition of Dateline Polk.